this matchup because it just overwhelms the Druid. They don't have any super hard removal like Brawl, like a big area effect or some of the other stuff.
Oh my god, the
wow.
unstable ghoul! Oh, the esports have already started. Oh my goodness, this is unreal. And Orange right now with the esports smile. You know that smile, right? It means I'm feeling quite good about myself right now.
Things could have looked bad. I didn't have swipe, but then RNG went in my favor, and a cheeky smile from him there. Thijs kind of raised his eyebrows like, really? Come on.
Is this Hearthstone or is it not? Well, I guess this is it, Thijs. Your hot streak is on the way out. So we'll see whether or not this cripples Thijs, because again, he's got the other implosion. He still has a good amount of damage output in his hand. All he needs is to be able to get back on the board. So anything that he could get, another aim gang boss, would at least be somewhat relevant. And if Thijs opts to trade away the ghoul, he's going to have to do a bit more than that before it pops. So we'll see.
The thing is, does Orange want the ghoul to kind of be popped now, so he loses his entire board? And if so, how do you do that? Do you wrath your own ghoul? Like
you would have to, or keep the Grovid, I guess. But I'm guessing wrath. It's just that you don't cycle, but then you can innervate out the Druid of the Claw, which gives you a guaranteed board control. So very, very big amount of tempo here again by Orange, and Thijs is going to have to rely on the second implosion, I think, to get him through this.
I mean, it looks a bit strange throwing a Wrath at you, and you don't see that every day. I can't actually recall when I've ever seen that. So
it happens once in a while, but it's not something you see very frequently. Definitely not.
Unless you like Wrath your own dude for cycle because you have nothing else to do. But yeah, another implosion to come down. Hits four again.
All right, the counter esports is coming out, and Thijs needs to dodge the swipe. And he did.
For now. Keep the Grove really good.
But without a play on the board, it's not something you're looking to have just yet.
The thing is, Thijs could have opted to clear the whole board here. I don't think he needs to. Clearing the taunts just enough, but Orange is almost in top deck mode now because he just needs to find minions.
Oh my god, Orange, what are you doing? This is obscene.
Wow, Orange has just had some good RNG this game. He's had that Druid out, and he finds the swipe as well from the card draw. So going forward, Orange has a lot of good options, and the combo sitting in his hand ready to fire once Thijs gets within the health range.
Yeah, but it's not over yet. We're looking at Thijs' hand. It's looking like he can clear this board fairly easily. The problem is he going to be able to put on the pressure that he needs to? Because it's one thing to clear the board, but it's another to actually win the game. And with Druid getting himself, oh my goodness.
Wow. Top deck after top deck. You know, they're just finding the cards they need here.
And he's got a perfect way to trade it away, get the Mal'Ganis on the board, buff those imps, keep them alive, taunt them up, do anything you want. You know, this is a pretty exciting first game for the day, I'd say.
I think it's excellent. You know, we find answers from both players in this game so far, but they've kind of been countered. So the swipe, so implosion gets cleared by the unstable ghoul, and then the other implosion comes down, and then he has the overwhelmings. He finds a swipe, thinking, right, there's imps here, there's a 2-1, and then Mal'Ganis comes from the tap there.
And I love that play here from Thijs deciding to, oh my god, what is this? I was going to say taunting up the imp and the 2-1 just to make sure that they're full health, but they're not anymore.
It's just answer after answer.
I don't understand this. Is this BlizzCon and Purple playing? I don't know what's going on. Feel that shade.
That's a lot of RNG.
It is, but what else are you going to do, right?
That's true.
And there we go. Thijs going to be able to kill it. He doesn't know that it doesn't matter, but he's got to hope that there's not another combo. Oh, first one hits, and so does the second one, but it is all for naught.
I'm sure Thijs was happy with that, but now he sees the second force nature come down, nods his head, knowing that, you know, Druid doing Druid things.
Well, he knows Druid by heart. He knows everything about Druid. He knew that was there from the moment the game started. Thijs knew the exact outcome of the game. You could see him
line up his spells a bit more efficiently here, so we could maybe Frostbolt something first, and then the Flame Cannon can line up to where he wants. So, but it looks like he's actually going to go for the Flame Cannon first, and then just pick something off with the Frostbolt. Oh, that's a great target to hit with the Flame Cannon.
If the imp dies, oh wow, that kills the 4-3 with the Frostbolt. That could literally be the move that Orange needed to swing back in the game.
That was fantastic, Flame Cannon there.
Oh my goodness, those hits. Puts both minions into the death range of the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Uh-oh.
Orange Spellslinger, so this is more casino style.
Yeah.
then
everything is casino style nowadays, didn't you know?
well, we saw like Nias and Hot Form bring more honest tempo
Right.
mages, but this one really kind of changes things.
Spell, but not something he's necessarily, happy to have. I mean, that polymorph board is just so good with Noble Sacrifice. It's not even funny. It couldn't get much better than that.
So testing the trap first to see if he needs to ping or not.
Oh man, this is beautiful. Seeing a board die to a 2-1, I feel like I'm vindicated.
It's not even Huffer as well. It's just some. It's just some
A
other
spin-off,
innocent board.
right?
Oh,
It's a fake.
the fake. Oh, mini mage. That's not something you want to find.
Do it though. He's got the Thought Seal for Consecration. That's something good. If he gets the Consec, it'll give him 3 damage AoE. Oh, and he picks it up with the mini mage as well. He can just wipe the board next turn using the flame cannon that he just picked up. Death from the shadows. Oh man, I don't think I've heard the battle cry very often in my life.
I don't think I've ever heard it.
You bet. I at least have the advantage of playing that type of deck very frequently. It kills Tyrion next turn. It doesn't do much right now. So what are you looking for out of this? A taunt? Well, that'll do it.
That's pretty good. I mean, a Noxious would have been fantastic, but a free fall is nothing to. Could have been a parrot, right? A 1/1 parrot, but you got the free fall, so that's pretty decent.
It's definitely up there. I think it's right under Millhouse, right?
Yeah.
Like there's Succubus and Totem Golem. I think overall we'd venture to say that the Totem Golem is a bit better than Succubus because the 3/4 is usually better than a 4/3. And he doesn't keep the spare part for the Archmage Antonidas. That is going to be lethal with the Blessing of Kings.
Wow, finding like I was saying, Paladin sometimes finds it hard to find that little bit of damage to finish the game, but double Blessing of Kings in the Paladin deck from Thijs is going to tie up this to 2-2.
So he ties it up.
And this mage is, because he's not rolling well in the casino, the dice are not going his way.
It would have to be a Kill Command Eagle Hornbow, which probably means you're in a very bad spot afterwards. So do you go for the casino and you roll that Bane of Doom?
Maybe. It's tough. I mean, you throw a lot of resources at this Archmage with the Kill Command and Eagle Hornbow, and then you just don't do anything else. You just sit there and tank another 6 damage to the face, or even potentially more.
What about you flare into a Haunted Creeper, right?
Yeah,
And then you Kill Command this. Never mind. This is a lot more reasonable.
If I learned something about Thijs, I think he likes stability in his lines of plays. If he doesn't like Tempo Mage, he obviously does. I don't think he likes RNG kind of plays. If he can go for something solid, he'll go for it. And it looks like he's gone with that decision here.
All right, so I think this is lethal, if I'm not mistaken. We're looking at 2 buffs from the Mana Worm, exact lethal from the board, an overkill with a hero power.
That pint-sized summoner did a lot of work that game. Let him have the early Antonidas, getting those fireballs.
Yep, definitely. So Orange ends up taking it with the Tempo Mage. We were talking about the fact that it wasn't exactly the most, the most